it is homecoming at Solon High School. Solon Education TV is proud and excited to bring you tonight's game. Now, off to the pregame with our marching band.
Good evening, Solon! Presenting the 2024 Solon Marching Band. Tonight, the band begins the homecoming festivities with the fight song fanfare, followed by the Solon fight song. Clap and sing along as the band brings their thunderous sound down the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Homecoming 2024. We'd especially like to welcome back all of our alumni at this time, and we'd like to thank you all for being here tonight. At this time, we would like to introduce our 2024 Homecoming Court. The court is composed of 8 extraordinary individuals selected by the Solon High School student body. Please give a warm welcome to this year's court. Alexis Choi. Alexis is escorted by Min Soo Khan and Young Ho Choi. We have Mallory Kavanaugh. Mallory is escorted by Jennifer and Sean Kavanaugh. Ella Nasca. Ella is escorted by Noreen and Rich Nasca. Allie's escorted by Trish and Jeff Palsa. Luke Kim. Luke is escorted by Luke and Mary Kim. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to our Queen and King, Ali Khalsa and Lou Kim, and the rest of the homecoming court.
Please welcome the band pays homage to Solon High School by performing "Be On," conducted by band president Cassidy Johnson.
You are looking live at Solon High School Stewart Field on the campus of the Solon City Schools. It's homecoming night here in Solon and the first ever Suburban League football matchup for the hometown Solon Comets in the National Conference of the Suburban League. They will be taking on at 2-1 the Nordonia Knights, who come in with a record of 3-0. It's a key Division II Region 5 matchup, and we're proud to be bringing it to you here on Solon Education Television. My name is Chuck Chokina, proud to be a part of SETV, and again tonight, joined up in the booth by Coach Jerry Burris. Say hi, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
And we will also be joined, fans, by our sideline reporter tonight, student sideline reporter Lila Anders will be conducting another interview with Coach Wiz that you'll be seeing, as well as with the dance team captain between the first and second quarter.
Adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tonight's officials are
also our director down in the truck, Joe Ferenzi, who will be hitting all the switches, our fine student staff bringing you the pictures, images, sound, and replays for this contest tonight here at Stewart Field. We got a beautiful night for football, about 80 degrees, slight breeze coming out of the south, and Solon returns home tonight after a thrilling 3-game start to the 2024 campaign. All 3 games coming down to the wire, Jerry. The first game brought to you here on SETV against Olmsted Falls. The Comets lined up for a 36-yard field goal with just seconds left on the clock, only to have it blocked. They came out on the short end of that one. Strongsville came into town the next week with the ball inside the 20-yard line and a chance with seconds on the clock, down 4 points to get 6 through a pick. Braden Springer intercepted a pass to end that one with seconds on the clock. And then last week, Jerry, they go to Shaker Heights, down 21-9 with 9 minutes to play. The Comets score 13 points and come back and beat Shaker Heights 22-21. If the rest of the season is anything like this 3-game start, Jerry, we're in for a heck of a ride. And so, Coach, tell us about the Nordonia Knights and what our fans can expect to see out of them.
Well, tonight, the Comets are in for a really good matchup, but there's one thing that they are bringing to Stewart Field tonight. Nordonia is about tempo on offense. Tempo, tempo, tempo. They line up fast. They run their plays fast. They're going to get off a lot of snaps as fast as they can. It's not a complex offense. You're going to see a lot of the same plays over and over again, maybe the other direction, but they have a great quarterback at Ben Chesser. He's a true dual-threat quarterback. He's got 4 touchdown passes, 5 touchdown runs on the season, and makes their spread option go.
And so How do you replicate that in practice? How do the Solon Comets, under fourth-year head coach Brian Wisniewski, how do they replicate that and get ready for this sort of tempo?
Well, it's been a hot week, that's for sure. So when you were trying to get off that many plays, you have to prepare in a way that will get you ready to make it almost like a harder practice than it will be in the game. But there's the way that the Comets did it this week, where they're trying to do it simply by having the scout team run as many of the same play over and over as possible, moving the ball around the field, trying to replicate, getting to your spot, getting aligned. Because, Chuck, if they don't get aligned on defense, if they're not in the right coverage, then it doesn't matter what you're doing. All 11 players have to do the same thing at the same time with the right call. It might not be the right call for the play, but if everybody's doing the same thing together, 11 as one football can get you to the ball carrier.
So, as I understand it, they've included some play cards on the wrists of some of the Solon players, well, all of them, so that they know, and they're trying to keep it simple defensively to prepare for this up-tempo offense.
Right. Running those same plays over and over again is going to be a way to prepare your team. There's a lot of theories out there to how to best prepare for tempo, but honestly, when it comes to game time, execution doesn't matter if you're not aligned and doing the right call that the defensive coordinator is sending in.
And so Solon coming into this one at 2-1, a couple of injuries. Last week they lost Henry Sharpley, so we're not going to see him at back. They're going to have some shared time at running back here tonight. A.J. Jefferson may get the bulk of the carries, but a couple other guys are going to be in the mix. Tell us about what Solon's going to have to do to win this ball game.
Well, the year has been about running the ball efficiently and effectively. You know, bringing in an extra lineman, and Henry Sharpley was taking the bulk of those carries. But there's going to have to make some adjustments. You said senior A.J. Jefferson going to come in. He's going to have to take over shoulder some of that load. We'll see how Solon adjusts here. They've been having some success bringing in an extra lineman, running to the strength, running away from the strength. It's going to come down to how can they manipulate this 3-4 defense that Nordonia is going to play with multiple fronts and multiple adjustments.
And in the notes I got from Coach Wiz, he's been real happy with their line play, where they've got lots of size up front that they didn't have a year ago, and those kids have been playing well up there.
Yes, they have. Our offensive line, big boys across the front, have been playing well, playing together. You know, it doesn't matter if you're one big guy or 5 big guys. If you can't play together, they say the fist is stronger than the finger when you're talking about offensive line, and that's true. Nordonia is bringing some size on their defensive line and on their offensive line, and it should be a really good matchup in the trenches tonight, and we'll see how they fare.
And this is a high-powered offense, too. The Knights have scored a lot of points as opposed to the Comets. I think the Comets are averaging about half of what the Knights are getting offensively.
Yeah, the Knights have 2 games where they've had a running clock in the second half. They put up 41 in their first game against Bedford, 35 in the rain against Mayfield. But Solon isn't about tempo this year. They're about ball control, playing good defense, and making sure they come out with a W.
Very good. Well, this should be a good ball game. Sit back and relax and enjoy some great high school football here from Stewart Field. And right now, it's our national anthem. Solon High School Marching Band under the direction of Mark Malden with our national anthem. And tonight's game is not just unique and historical in that it's homecoming night. Homecomings come a bit early to Solon, but also because this is the first football game that Solon will enjoy in their new league, the Suburban League. Every other sport at Solon High School a year ago was allowed in the Suburban League, but Solon football had to honor their Greater Cleveland Conference contract and stay in the GCC. So this is the first game that they will play in what is known as the National Conference of the Suburban League, and that includes the Nordonia Knights, the Hudson Explorers, the Stowe Bulldogs, the Twinsburg Tigers, the North Royalton, what are they?
Polar Bears, right?
They are
off the top of my head.
The North Royalton Bears, I'm looking. Did I mention Stowe? Wadsworth Grizzlies, Twinsburg Tigers. So a historical game from that perspective. Schools with similar demographics and logistically in the neighborhood.
Yes, the travel times on 480 will be mostly gone, and heading up 271 will be mostly gone, fighting through traffic. Yeah, much more comfortable league, like school size-wise, and like you said, demographic, way closer, but still good matchups. This is a big matchup for Region 5 in Division 2. This is going to have some big playoff implications with the winner of this game.
Yeah, Nordonia comes in Division II Region 5 in the second spot behind Walsh Jesuit. The Solon Comets, after their win over Division II Region 5 Shaker Heights, have bolted up to the 5th spot. So if you know how the high school playoff system works, the first 8 schools, 16 schools are going to make it out of Division II Region 5. They've expanded the number of teams that make it from the old days, and the first 8 get to host a first-round game. So that could be something that Solon wants to try to live up to. But right now they got to deal with the Nordonia Knights, and they've got number 1, Cooper Walker, number 4, Braden Springer, deep to take the Nordonia kick. End over end, short. Springer's going to get it at his 12, drop it, pick it up, try to run wide. He breaks a tackle to 20, to the 25, the 30, the 35, out past the 35. Braden Springer continues to be a threat, returning punts and kickoffs. He's going to set the Comets up way out at the 37-yard line when he had absolutely nothing.
That was a scary moment there. That ball took a little bounce out of his hands, but he turned the corner, gets a good, splits 2 defenders, gets a good block, turns it into a huge starting gain for the Solon Comets.
Not afraid of contact, Braden Springer. So Jack Sanders comes out with 3 wide receivers, a single blocking back, A.J. Jefferson in it back. He fakes and throws. Cooper Walker breaks a tackle and gets out past the 40. We'll call it the 41. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd and 7.
This is a new look for Solon compared to the last we've seen the past 3 weeks. Jack Sanders pulls the ball and is throwing the bubble screen wide to Cooper Walker. I don't know if that was a read or if that was predetermined, but good pickup.
Wide receivers, number 17, Christian Nelson, number 11, Miguel Sierra. Cooper Walker in at receiver. Again, A.J. Jefferson. I'll get the blocking back here in a moment. Shotgun snap. It's Keshav Sivaram at blocking back, and A.J. Jefferson is brought down at the line of scrimmage by number 11, Blake Allen, defensive back.
Looked like they had the corner coming off the edge. Good read by him. I don't know if that was a blitz, but it looked like he was in almost like a cover 2 look, and then read the play, diagnosed to come in, knifes off the edge, and makes the tackle.
And as we mentioned, Solon's going to huddle up. They're going to take their time. They're going to try to control the clock and try to keep this score down. That is their game. Brock Stone now in the backfield with Sanders. Sanders to throw. And the pass is deflected and falls incomplete. He was looking over the middle for maybe Walker or Sivaram, and it's going to force the Comets into a punting situation on 4th and 7.
Nordonia looks like they manned up. A little contact on the outside. We can't see it, but just nobody picked up the edge rush there. Gets his hands up, tip ball. 4th down, 3 and out.
Carter Wente is on to punt, and he has had a terrific start to this season. The soccer player boots it high, and it's taken by the Nordonia Knight back at his 15. He's got some room. We got a flag down. Likely going to be a block in the back. Returning that kick was number 18, Owen Smotek, but it's coming back.
During the return, block in the back. Receiving team number 20, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Down.
That's going to knock him way back. So let's see how the Solon Comets adjust here. Are they going to bring a different linebacker front? Are they going to do 2 linebackers? Or are they going to have 3 in this formation?
Buckle up, fans, because Nordonia is going to go fast. Chester's got Rocco DiLorenzo running back behind him. Hands to DiLorenzo. DiLorenzo tries to bounce it around right end. Brady Bush is there, as well as Isaac Leskovic.
Did a little bunch look to the right.
Got
Line up again.
4 down linemen, 2 linebackers, and a nickel back. They fake. Chester, we got a whistle. False start against the Knights.
Dead ball. False start, offense number 18.
Nordonia struggled
5-yard
in the
penalty.
Korea game
2nd down.
with pre-snap penalties, motions, things like that. You know, going fast, you got to make sure you're actually set and lined up correctly.
Yeah, sometimes you fool yourself, eh? 3 wideouts for Chesser. He's got a blocking back, and DiLorenzo, he fakes, he's going to keep, and he's going to get stuffed. And we got flags again. There was a face mask. The side judge and the umpire saw that one. They had him stuffed, but somebody reached up and grabbed that mask. And once your hand goes up there and wraps around that bar, it's hard to get it out.
First down, face mask, fence. Penalty results in a first.
And Nordonia bringing in that blocking back, that slot coming across the formation, the QB keeper. He is a dangerous run threat. So getting him stopped early will be imperative for the Solon's defense tonight.
And they've got 1st and 10 and 3 wide out, and Chester's going to throw. Got some pressure, threw it behind his receiver. I saw Devon Simmons rushing the passer and getting pressure.
Just a wheel route up the sideline to the tailback. That's going to make, you know, in this man defense that the Comets have been playing on, it's going to make linebackers on the tailbacks and the flats.
They give the ball to DiLorenzo, and who's there but number 5, Brock Stone with Devon Simmons. Brady Bush is there. Brock Stone has gotten high marks from Coach Bubonics, his defensive coordinator. He's a bit of a hybrid defensive back and linebacker.
Knife's in there, gets on the ankles. Great play by Stone.
3rd and 8 for Nordonia. Chesser again in the gun. Brady Bush jumped.
Dead ball, encroachment, defense, 33, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
So a more manageable 3rd down now after the penalty.
Change of formation.
4 wide. A whistle. What's going on here? Coach Wiz is out on the field. Telling him to get back.
I think Solon was trying to sub right after the penalty, and they wouldn't let him.
Now they are.
Three linebackers now.
Bad
Fumble.
snap. And Brady Bush is in the backfield to make sure that Chesser can't do anything with it when he picked up the fumble.
That's one way to make up for the jumping off sides there, Brady. Well done.
And a good defensive series for the Comets. And some early mistakes for the Knights. And they are forced to punt on 4th and 9. And Braden Springer's going to be deep again. The dangerous returner is going to be fielding Josh Scholl's punt. A spiral, short. Takes 2 hops, and it's going to get a Nordonia roll inside the 30, down at the 29. Springer couldn't get up there and do anything with that. So that's where Solon will take over 1st and 10 and look to establish a drive and try to get their first down of the game.
Springer was watching that for the perfect hop, but not willing to take the risk there.
And number 11, Blake Allen for Nordonia, was hawking that ball and waiting for Springer to pick it up. So a wise choice. Solon with 3 receivers, 5 down. Sivarum at the blocking back. Sanders going to roll to his right. He fires. He's got Sierra. Miguel Sierra, 6 foot, 155-pound sophomore, number 11, on the little hitch route, picking up 8.
Sprint right protection for Sanders, looking for either the hitch or the corner over top from the inside receiver. Wide open, take what's given. Great gain on 1st down.
Again, 3 wide. Sivarum at the blocking back. Nordonia showing blitz. They dish it out to Walker. Walker trying to find room. Will get the 1st down and more. All the way out to the 47. And do you think, Jerry, that Sanders was reading that?
Well, that's one way to beat pressure. 2 guys coming off the edge from the field. Boom, get it out quick to one of your fastest players. Great block on the edge by, is that Sierra, 17?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1st down.
Christian Nelson, 17.
I'm sorry, Christian Nelson.
Again, 3 wide. A.J. Jefferson in the backfield. Sanders in the gun. Takes the snap, rolls to his right. Now throws. Throws it away wisely. Good coverage there provided by number 21, R.J. Jefferson for Nordonia.
Nordonia had that one diagnosed pretty quick. You know, with the sprint rights and sprint left protections, if you can adjust the route and still get that same flood concept, guy in the flat, guy over top, in different ways, you can really confuse the defense. But credit to Nordonia, staying with their guys. Jack smartly just throws it away.
So it'll go to 2nd and 10 out at the Solon 47-yard line. Again, consistently with 3 wide, but now Spencer Kramer's in the game at the slot. They hand to Jefferson. He'll try the middle. He won't get anywhere.
Nordonia is stout up front, led by number 99, Jordan Jackson at nose. His job is to just push the center back and create havoc in there. They're a very senior-laden defense with a lot of returning starters. Strong linebacker group.
And so 3rd and 10. Again, the 3 wide. Solon in favorable field position. Sanders to throw. Now he scrambles to his left. Now he throws it. Incomplete. But we got a flag. I think we got a hold. Defensive holding. Christian Nelson was calling for that flag. Well, I'm seeing things.
Are we seeing, maybe we're seeing the football going back and forth the opposite sidelines. I thought I saw one too. There was no safety help over top of Nelson on the far side there, though. Like, he beats him deep. Jack's got nobody there.
Carter Wente to punt. Owen Smotek to return. Wente, high boot. And Smotek drops it, falls on it at the 23-yard line, and that's where Nordonia will take over 1st and 10.
Field position battle to start. Wentz had a monster punt in the fourth quarter against Shaker Heights, putting them way deep.
He booted that one real high and allowed his team to cover it.
Makes it easy. Solon going with 5 DBs.
Nordonia with a bunch set. They hand it off. DiLorenzo tries the left side. He'll get some yardage. We'll call it 4. 2nd and 6.
It's the 3rd time they've run to that bunch set. A little outside zone action. Now it's on the other side.
Fake. Chester to throw. He's got pressure, and he'll be down. Brock Stone. Once again, he is tough to block off the edge.
That's just great pass rush by Stone. Slipping through there. Play action off of that bunch look. Trying to confuse the Comets, but Stone didn't care. Great rush.
Coach Bubonics this week told me he's just a football player. He's got a lot of natural instinct. Now the referee is talking to Coach Wiz.
Having a chat
about subbing.
That is the hardest part about playing an up-tempo offense, is trying to get fresh guys in, or if you're trying to change your, from 4 DBs to 5 DBs, because if they line up and it's not incumbent upon the offense to slow down for you, you just got to get it in there. But incompletions, out of bounds, things like that do provide opportunities.
Well, if the offense subs,
you get a sub. That is the rule.
Chester rolls to his right, looking, firing. Caught, but out of bounds. Good coverage there. Somebody jumped the route, made them throw it high. Maybe Springer?
I think. Didn't get a good view of the number. Roll out, flooding the zone. Number 6.
Elijah Woodard.
Elijah. 3 and out. 3rd downs, getting stops on 3rd downs is the most crucial thing you can do against a tempo offense. Gets them out of their rhythm. They want to get 1 first down and get going.
A punt return would sure bode well for Solon. This one may be returned. 2 hops, and he gets away from it again. It looks like he's too deep to me.
That's something that you will adjust as you go through the game, though. If they're not getting what they thought they were going to be getting, you can always scooch up. They're not high punts by any means, that's for sure. They want that low runner. Braden's fearless back there. He wants the ball off the hop to go get it.
I want to see him get it.
Yeah. It is exciting.
So 5:33 remaining first quarter, and it's a battle of field position at this point. But as far as Solon goes, they are limiting this high-powered Knights offense. And they come out again with 3 wide receivers. Sanders in the gun. He fakes. He rolls on the boot. And he's going to throw it deep. And he's got Walker. And he's got the ball at the 15, the 10, down at the 5. And he's brought down. A great throw and catch from Jack Sanders to Cooper Walker, running the flag opposite the roll. And the Comets have the ball at the 5.
What a great play design. To have that running appearance, we'll go play action and throw the ball deep downfield and across the field as well. Cooper Walker tracking it. Huge gain for the Comets.
What a great throw. Jack Sanders showing his arm strength right here. Beauty.
Doesn't go down either. Fights for an extra 4 or 5 yards.
Sanders going to try to keep it. Bobbing and weaving, he gets down to the 3. We'll call it 2-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd and goal at the Nordonia 3-yard line.
This is where Jack took over late in the 4th against Shaker Heights inside the 20. Ran very well for the Comets when we were a little banged up at tailback.
Looks like he took a bit of a hit there. Not afraid of contact as number 7. He kind of breaks the mold of quarterbacks. And so they come out with their heavy set. Brady Bush is in at tight end. Sean Richardson is in. Fake. They're going to throw to Richardson. He's got it, and he's in the end zone. And a gutsy bootleg call on the goal line pays off for Solon.
That was a huge monster set. They had Judea Ladd playing tight end to the left. They had Brady Bush tight end to the right. Play action pass into the flat. Take what's there. Touchdown Comets. Sean Richardson with his second touchdown catch of the year.
Great call, because Nordonia seems to be looking to play the run.
Selling out on the run. They bring in all those backers in tight.
Eli Oster is in to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Brody Cohen. Snap, spot, kick, up, good. 7-0 Comets on homecoming night on a 3-yard connection from Jack Sanders. Here's that kick again by Oster. Drills it. It's 4:15 left. First quarter, Solon out to a 7-0 lead. They have thrown the first punch.
What has been missing from these first 3 games? Deep ball, deep attack, anything. Deep play action pass. Give these receivers a chance to go get under one. Huge play action fake, deep down the field. That was got to be at least 20 to 30 yards in the air. And let our fast receivers go get it.
Here's the touchdown. Well, yeah, here it is.
Here's the touchdown. Boot action. You have to time that flat route so perfectly. And Richardson is really good at that.
Really like the call, and of course the execution matters more. Wente is on. Deep for Nordonia, Kylan Osbe and Vince Natale. Wente, line drive, it's going to go to the end zone.
Touchback.
He's in weapon.
So Nordonia came out in that bunch look. They had not shown that in the first 3 weeks. Kind of a new thing, new wrinkle. Let's see if they go back to their old bread and butter. Chuck, their quarterback is almost a triple option quarterback, the way he can read the run play, but he's been successful throwing some bubble screens, some quick hitches off of those runs. Let's see if they get back into that style of their offense.
1st and 10, left hash, 20-yard line. They got 4 wide receivers out to the right.
Empty look here.
Chesser. It's a trick play. They fumble it, and they will go down.
That was a double pass for sure, because 17 on the singled up side was running down the field by himself. They just dropped it.
The linemen fall to the ground as a distraction. They throw the ball backwards and then can throw a pass.
And 10 is another quarterback, Stephen Falkett.
Now Chesser rolls. Stone is there, and a big hit by Braden Springer.
Johnny on the spot, Braden Springer.
Wow, he flashed there. Stone, pressure on the quarterback, and then Braden Springer comes up hard right there.
Right on that thigh board.
3rd and 16 for Nordonia. This is not how they intended for this game to start.
Please turn off.
Please turn off.
Clock. We'll keep up.
Play clock.
I think he's talking about the play clock.
I want to cut the play clock.
So we're losing the 25-second clock on the field. The back judge will keep it for the game now.
Well, that's not helpful to the Comets, is it?
No, but 3rd and long is helpful to the Comets right now.
Well, as a team that wants to run that thing down, right?
Yeah.
That playing at home. So 3 wide, single back, Chesser in the gun, hands, middle run. Some yards out to the 25, but they will not get the first down. It'll be 4th and 5. Here comes the punt team for the Knights. Down 7-zip. We're at the 3-minute mark of the first quarter.
So Braden Springer inserts himself as another linebacker essentially, because if he's manned up on that slot back that's pulling, he's just letting him come up. As Reed says, run up there, make the play, make the tackle.
So now Springer's about 30 yards deep here from the line of scrimmage. Scholl's punt. Springer will let it bounce, grab it, and get down at the 40. So
if anything stops the roll.
Yeah. Catch it, secure it, get down. 2:31 remaining, first quarter. Solon out to a 7-0 lead. Have to be feeling pretty good about the start of this one, but 3 quarters of football left. And time to put a concerted drive together.
Solon back to their 5-man offensive line.
3 wide, single back is Stone. Sanders going to sneak Stone out for a screen. He's out at the 45 and to the 47. He's brought down hard at the 47, but that's a gain of 7.
Very patient by Jack Sanders. Waiting. Stone releases. Nice pickup on first down. The difference is Sanders goes over to the sideline, gets the play, and jogs back in. Very different than what Nordonia is trying to do.
Sierra, Nelson, and Kramer at the wideouts. Turn, hand to Jefferson. He'll cut over left tackle. He will get yard and a half. 3rd and 2.
Running to the wide side, just a single puller here, almost like a power scheme.
Richardson and Bush. A little heavier set coming in. Same thing on the other side.
Here's the chess match. Matching personnel. Nordonia subs in their guys that they want.
They've got 6 down linemen. Well, 5. Fake. No, give it to Jefferson. Nothing doing. Too much penetration.
What the replay didn't show was an absolutely wide open Miguel Sierra down on the Solon sideline. They didn't cover him. So in that substitution package, they did not have anybody out there. Jack just didn't recognize it, get that quick pass out to him. It was a touchdown. Unlucky for Solon.
So Carter Wente again on. Smotek is deep. High, short, knuckling. Smotek calling for a fair catch, makes it out at the 27. Just a 28-yard punt, no return. So the defense is giving Nordonia fits here early on. Now they could have hit on their trick play that they ran, but they dropped the lateral, and they come out again in that bunch set, Jerry.
They look like they have some different receivers in too, a little bit bigger guys out there.
Bring a man in motion, run a read play, and Brady Bush blows
He
it
took
up.
both. Took the QB and the dive.
Wow. he couldn't pull the ball out because Bush had a hold of his back.
Yeah, not much you do when you're an option quarterback, and your read takes care of both of you. Sean Richardson was also in on that one, too.
He finds his man a little spot route. Number 19, Sam Collins, over the middle. Finds an area from that bunch set. Just send 3 guys in different directions, and they get some yardage there. It's 3rd, and we'll call it 2. Bunch set left, single receiver right. Brock Stone calling out signals. Snap, they're up the middle. They got the first and a little more, and number 3, Kylan Ospe, who is a move-in to Nordonia, had some yardage there, picked up the first down. Here they go again, fast. 3-by-1, that's the end of the first quarter. We're gonna go to our sideline reporter, Lila Anders.
The dance team, what songs are you performing at halftime?
We are going to be performing My House, Whip It, Let It Whip, Electric Love, which is a new song, and Can't Touch This.
Awesome, and you guys are performing at all the football games, right?
Yes.
Awesome, well we will see you then.
Thank you, Lila, for that report. We're at Solon Stewart Field on homecoming night. Got an 80-degree night. A beautiful night for football, light breeze blowing. Solon is out to a 7-0 lead here at Stewart Field. Got a nice crowd on both sides of the field to enjoy this one. Here's that last play by Brady Bush, tackling several Nordonia Knights with Sean Richardson all at once. So Nordonia comes out 1st and 10 in a 3-by-1 set. The Comets in nickel again. Chesser to throw. He's got pressure. They run a screen. That's Ospe. He's got some room, and that's Leskovic who got him. Isaac Leskovic, just a sophomore. You may recognize his name. His brother Nate was a player for the Comets just a few years ago.
Here come the Knights again. That bunch look.
Chesser's got it.
Play action.
Rolls. Throws. Got his man.
Catch.
Good catch by number 9, Danny Hours. Very similar play to what Solon ran, bootleg. Get you going one way, throw it back the other.
Showing run to the bunch. Lined up in it again.
Chesser hands, Ospe. He's going to run left. He's going to have room, and he's brought down. A good tackle there.
Ospe is a thicker of the running backs, so getting him, you got to hit him early before he gets going, because once he turns the corner on that outside zone, he could be trouble getting down.
Josh Grafton brought him down. 3-by-1 set for Chesser. They're going fast. Back to throw. Dishes it out in the flat. 18 is Smotek. Owen Smotek, a 6', 175-pound senior. Little flare. They've got the first. And here's how they go on offense, Jerry.
Yeah, Solon can give up the bubble screens. They'll live with that if we rally to the ball like we did right there. That is not going to hurt us all the way down the field.
4 wide. Chesser to throw. Fires over the middle. Got his man. That's Hours down at the 1. Tough to cover all that space. And they are knocking at the door with a bunch set. Fumble. Snap. And Chesser's going to go down. He's going to get almost back to the line of scrimmage.
This is their 3rd or 4th fumbled snap they've had. That same bunch look.
Springer holding on for dear life to his ankle. Again, the bunch set. Low snap. Handoff.
Nice hit.
Devon Simmons there to wrap him up.
That triple option look. Bringing the guy around from the bunch to be the pitch man. Not a great read by Chesser. because Devon Simmons was coming hard off the edge.
3rd and 2. Solon putting up a fuss here on the goal line. Chester to throw. Pressure, throws, got his man. That's ours again over the middle. He caught 3 balls on that drive.
Same route, too. Running the tailback into the flats, running the spot or the slant right over top of it. Communication is key on defense against an up-tempo offense.
Nordonia's try for point, up and good, and we got a tie ball game. So they ran the tailback out into the flat and ran the outside receiver inside, and linebacker went out with the tailback.
Yeah, we've been showing mostly man coverage on defense, and when that tailback in the flat brings your linebacker out, that's a big hole to vacate.
Right.
Give Nordonia credit. They're settling that right in that vacated spot.
Here it is again.
We also brought pressure from the Will backer.
Yeah.
Adjustments have to be made. It's a long ball game here.
And that's one of the advantages of that up tempo. You kind of catch the defense in what you want to put them in.
Yes. You notice they did the same thing over and over again, waiting for us to make the mistake, like we saw right there on the goal line.
This is going to be Cooper Walker, taking it at his 2. He's going to try to get outside. He's got some room. He's out past the 25, where he's knocked out of bounds, and Solon begins 1st and 10, their own 25. Not a lot of room here, but he tried to get outside, broke 1 tackle. .9:28 remaining first half. Solon received the opening kickoff, so Nordonia is going to get it to start the second. Jack Sanders brings him out. Rishav Cimarron at it, the blocking back, 3 wide receivers. Sanders rolls to his left. Throws it high.
Oh. Much harder rolling to your left when you're a right-handed quarterback. That's a long throw.
Once you get the nose of the ball up, it's just going to sail on you. Second and 10.
Sanders bringing the play in from the sideline.
Three wide, 2 by 1. A.J. Jefferson in the backfield with Sanders. They bring a man in motion, and they give to Jefferson. He's going to try right end, and he's not going to get anything. He's going to lose a yard.
Solon showing some jet motion, trying to confuse the defense, but the blockers say otherwise. They made him spill. Here comes the safety in the corner.
And you mentioned this is a stout run defense.
Yes.
And they're as advertised.
Front 7 will show you different things. 3 down, right now they're at a 4 down.
Sanders to throw. Fires over the middle, dangerous pass. Falls incomplete, and the Comets are going to have to punt it.
Not the way we want to answer after Nordonia touchdown, going 3 and out.
And Nordonia was a little more aggressive on that last drive, throwing the football. So Wente has a chance to get his foot into one here. Not before a whistle.
Timeout. Solon. Number 1.
Solon saw something they didn't like.
Hopefully it was an adjustment timeout, not a where's our 11th player timeout.
.841, second quarter. Knotted at 7. Comet struck first on a 2-yard pass from Jack Sanders to Sean Richardson. The Knights struck back. Ben Chesser to Danny Hours. 2-yard pass. Knotted at 7. Carter Wente again. Knights are showing that they're coming after it. They did, but he still gets off a big boot. Smotek's going to run left. He's got some room. He'll get past the 50. So 40-yard boot, 15-yard return. And Nordonia will have good position, field position at midfield.
Nordonia showed they're bringing 10 guys, and did this time. They've been dropping off every time before this, but they brought everybody. Well protected. Good kick. Defense has to answer the bell here.
Chester, straight drop. Screen underneath. Got some good yardage there. Sam Collins, number 19.
Yeah, wide receiver screen to Collins. Nordonia sets up a wall for him to run underneath, gets the ball, gets vertical.
They invite the rush, kind of takes some of your aggression out of you. Again, Chester now to throw. Play action. Stone had him, lost him. Chester gets out of it. Now he throws it to the sideline.
Little Houdini act.
Chester goes 6'2", 195. Stone goes 5'9", 170.
Did not see him coming from the backside on its blind side. Just didn't get him down.
3rd and 1. 3-by-1 set.
Sprint right
Got to
here.
be 4-down territory.
QB keep.
Chester keeps, has room in the middle. Almost breaks it. First time we've seen him run the football, and he gets it down to the Solon 25, and Nordonia's finding a rhythm.
Capable runner, too. May have been keep all the way.
May have gotten away with a hold there inside. Pitch, sweep. Room. Number 25, DiLorenzo, is in for the score.
Nordonia taking a page out of Solon's book, creating extra gaps with those tight bunches and then pulling the linemen to the bunch. That pin pull scheme is tough to get down if you are not aligned properly.
Quite a variety of offensive plays to concern yourself
prepare
with.
For things you haven't seen yet.
The kick for Nordonia is up and good. And they are out to a 14-7 lead with 7:40 remaining here in the first quarter. And it's time for Solon's offense to answer back.
You know, 3 games into the season, you should have a pretty good sample size of an offense. But when Nordonia's played in these games where they're up 35 points halfway through the game, they're not showing their offense in the second half. So really, you're only scouting 6 quarters. It's not showing everything, because when your base plays are working and you're scoring a lot of points, you don't need to go deeper into the bag. Well, we're starting to see some things that they have not shown the other teams. Solon hasn't scouted or prepared for. Misalignments, missed tackles. Got to adjust.
This is a veteran coach, Jeff Fox. He's had this job for a while over there at Nordonia. At least 10 years or so, maybe more.
Yeah, Nordonia's a well-coached team, veteran staff, like you said.
Walker and Springer deep. They're going to kick it. Walker's going to get it at the 6. He's going to try to bounce it. Behind Springer, he's going to get brought down at the 20. Nice tackle there by number 11, Blake Allen.
Springer comes up a little limpy.
That's not good. Hopefully just a cramp.
One thing the Comets lack is depth right now.
That's one thing Nordonia has, right?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the players in Nordonia play a position, maybe a position and a half. And they do sub in a lot of guys.
Unfortunately for a coaching staff, it's nothing you can control. You in the high school game, in a public school, without open enrollment, you deal with the hand, you play the hand that is dealt. And a big hit there. Cooper Walker hit immediately. And again, it's Blake Allen, 11, making the big hit. Or was that 21?
Either way, he was unblocked. So when you're throwing the bubble and your other receiver is not blocking for you, you got free runners coming to you with your back turned to the tackler.
2nd and 15. Under 7 minutes. Not the direction Solon wanted to go on first down. Sanders with a 3 receiver set, 2-by-1. Throws it over the middle, but his tight end wasn't looking for it.
Two guys in the same area there. Looked like they were trying to do a clear out with the tight end and run the slant underneath it, but the timing was off.
He threw that one pretty quick. I don't know if he had pressure.
3rd and long.
You got to make sure you punt the ball here, huh? You can't.
This has an end a kick, exactly.
Caught.
Good catch.
Short of the first by a yard. Now we'll call it 2. A good catch by Christian Nelson, number 17. Dangerous throw with pressure. Defender draped all over Nelson. And Coach Wiz, even Coach Wiz can't
Sanders
go
turned
for it here.
Sanders turned something out of nothing there.
And a fake here. Yep.
Ball got tipped.
Ball got tipped.
Didn't protect it up front. Like the design.
Coach rolls the dice.
Yeah. Right up to the A gap.
Forgot to block up there.
The great debate of having your offense out there to run it for a 1-yard gain, or you punt it and play field position.
3-by-1 for Chesser. Takes the snap, hands, fake a reverse, flag. The runner is Liam Kuntz. It's got to be a hold.
Holding, offense, 75. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
Nifty little ball fake here from 2 from Kuntz.
You don't see that fake reverse too much.
Not on run plays. I've seen it, kick return, punt return, things like that. But
it's a nifty little play. So
here's that bunch look from before.
2 wide left. Chesser with time, throws it down the middle. Nobody home. Incomplete.
Well covered.
Pressure from, is that Cohen or Leskovic? Leskovic coming in late. 2nd and a lot. We'll call it 20. And the momentum is on the green and white side right now, but they got hurt by that holding penalty. And again, they come out with the bunch set.
Solon staying in man.
Bring motion. They're going to run
Fumble.
option. They fumble the ball. Chesser now is just going to throw it away.
With Lyman downfield.
And that's why the flag.
We have flags everywhere.
So is that also loss of down?
Well, if you take the man downfield, it's a 5-yard penalty. I don't know in high school if it's a loss of down. That's why the conference is right here. It also depends on which penalty Coach Wiz wants to accept. But it all started with a fumbled snap. It messed up the timing of the play. I think that's 4th or 5th.
Intentional grounding, number 6 of the offense. 5-yard penalty from the back flag. Down, 3rd down.
They took the best version of the penalty.
So is that because the ball didn't cross the line of scrimmage? Because he's out of the pocket.
I don't know if throwing it out of bounds when there's no receiver in the area is the cause of that penalty. Or if they just knew, hey man, that is not a pass play. Either way, this is 3rd and forever.
3rd and 30 plus.
Got to wrap up.
They got him.
Loss of 1.
Good job, Cooper Walker, with the initial slowing down of the runner and had help from Grafton. And Springer, good news, he's back in the ball game after limping off.
That was huge, Chuck, because after the failed fake punt, we thought, oh man, here they come again. And defense stepped up, and look where they're kicking this ball from.
5:07, so plenty of time here before the half. And as we said, Nordonia is going to get the ball to start the 2nd. High, short kick. Springer calls for a fair catch, makes it in the midst of 5 Nordonia defenders at the 26-yard line, where Solon will try to mount an offensive drive.
Those guys were awful tight there.
Yeah, that's for sure. 11's making contact.
Basically getting the ball back where we missed that 4th down play. But with 4:55, plenty of time to get down this field.
So 2 by 1. Sivaram in at the blocking back. Sanders with Jefferson. Shotgun, takes a snap. Fires. He's got his man. It's Cooper Walker. He's got room. He gets all the way out to the 39. It'll be a 1st down for Solon on the quick out route.
Great pitch and catch for Jack Sanders.
He can zip it. He's got a nice short arm action.
That quick game might be something to come back to. And Cooper Walker can make one kid miss, and off he goes.
Sanders takes the snap, rolls to his right, throws the ball back to Sivaram, who's going to get caught for a loss. Nordonia read that one all the way.
Sure did. Doing that sprint right protection they've been showing, but it's actually a screen back to the tight end. Didn't fool the Knights.
Down to 4:23 and counting. Walker, Sierra, Nelson in at the wides. Jefferson in the backfield. Sanders takes the snap, fake to Jefferson, fires, got his man, dropped it.
Solon been showing that bubble action screen out to the side. But this time they ran the slant behind it.
Good throw, put it on the hands. Nordonia subbing 3 guys in. And their 3rd down and long package.
Scouting for this game, Nordonia shows a lot of cover 3, or they're bringing heat.
Looks like they're manned up. Sanders to throw. Fires.
Ooh, just
over
a bit
the
too
head
high.
Of Cooper Walker and almost picked. Solon's going to have to punt this one with just under 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 57 seconds, first half. Wenty to punt, Smotek to return. High kick, beauty. Fair catch called for and made by Smotek at the 24. It's a 41-yard punt, no return.
Great punt.
Plenty of hang time on that one. If you caught the Browns game last week, if you saw Corey Bojorquez, the Browns punter, kicked a low-line drive. Immediately as he booted it, his head went right down.
They know.
And what happened? Boom, they took it all the way back.
It's like when I hit my golf shot and I know it's going right. Terrible.
Comets in a nickel. 3-by-1 for Nordonia. There's a pass, and it's completed. Chester completes it. I believe that's Smotek.
Running a flood, trying to get 3 guys different levels to that side he's rolling out to.
Now Chester keeps up the middle, has some room, breaks a tackle, brought down by Leskovic near the first down. I think they're going to call him short. It'll be 2nd and a yard. But again, the up-tempo Knights trying to get 2 for 1 here. A score before the half and the ball to start the second. Chester to throw. Got Smotek. He's down immediately. Elijah Woodard with the tackle. 1st and 10, and they're going again. Chester to throw.
12
flag
on the field.
For who?
Comets subbed. Didn't get everybody off. We had 12. He almost made it. He made it to like the lacrosse line. It'll be illegal participation.
Illegal substitution, defense, 5-yard penalty.
I guess it's
We play first
trying
down.
to do that while they're moving the chains, right?
Yes, and if it's hard when they're on the far side of the field too. If they're on the near hash, you can usually sneak them in.
3-by-1, whistle. Ball was not spotted correctly.
They gave him an extra yard. Now it's back the other way.
It's 1st and 5. 4 down linemen for Solon. They show blitz, and they give up the middle. That's number 2, Liam Kuntz. They got a number of guys that can run the football effectively in this lineup.
So it's really like having 4 running backs. The quarterback running it this effectively too. Same play.
Kuntz off left tackle, has room, has the first down, lots of yardage. He's down to the 16-yard line. Right up to the line they go. Be a good time for a defensive timeout.
Timeout. Solon. Number 2.
Give him a chance to regroup. 2.5 to go. first half, and Nordonia is wearing them out.
So right there was an example of Nordonia's sort of simplicity when they're doing this, doing the same play, back-to-back plays, same run scheme, pulling two, and Kuntz runs the ball effectively. The second time you got a bounce read, bounced and took it up the sideline, but it's the same play.
And they got fresh legs running those plays, right?
Yep.
They've shown DiLorenzo, Kuntz, Ospe, and then, of course, you have to be concerned about Chesser. He's an athlete at 6'2". 6'2", 195 senior. You saw Brock Stone, one of our leading tacklers, if not our leading tackler, try to get him down, and he shook Brock Stone off.
Time to bow up. Doing that tight bunch with the Twins to the Nordonia sideline.
Chesser in the gun with Ospe. Pitches to him, left end, breaks a tackle, picks up 6. All the way down at the 10-yard line. And they're getting chunks right now.
Yeah, that same block down, pull the guard around, kind of pin and pull scheme. Same formation.
To throw. Chesser with pressure.
Middle screen.
Bubble screen. Breaks a tackle. Smotek.
Number 19.
Sam Collins. I stand corrected. Caught that pass. Picked up a first. They're inside the 5 at the 3. Handoff. Up the middle, somebody got a shirt tail.
Got a hand on him.
Brody Cohen had the shirt tail of Kylan Ospe. Slowed him down enough.
Ripped the shirt tail off.
Wound up with the tail and without the back. Chesser under center. Sneak. Up the gut.
Touchdown.
He's in.
Right under the center.
It's 20-7. Knights are out to a 13-point lead, and they're going to try for a 14-pointer here with this extra point. Snap, spot, kick, up, and good by number 42, Riley Edgehouse, a junior. So another reason you go up tempo with your offense is when you got 3 backs that you can run in and out of the lineup, give you fresh legs. That's a pretty simple thing. I mean,
yeah, they have really only shown, I think, maybe 3 or 4 different blocking schemes with these guys, but they're just fresh. Like you said, we're trying to sub on defense. We got a penalty for an illegal substitution. This is the first time we have some of our sophomores on in the linebacker spots playing against a tempo team like this.
These are not little kids either.
No,
Lorenzo goes 185, Kuntz goes 185, and Ospe goes 190.
Nordonia's offensive line is not slight either.
240, 270, 250, 260, 225. Kick's going to come to Walker again at the 6. He's going to try to bounce it left. Still trying to bounce it left. Going to get knocked out of bounds near the 25, where Solon will take over. 1:17 remaining. First half, down 2 scores, with Nordonia going to have the football to start the second half.
1 timeout for Solon. We'll see if they're probably going to see how this first play goes before they make any decisions here. What you don't want to do is go backwards. You do not want to turn the ball over to give them another opportunity going into half.
So a 2-by-1 set for Jack Sanders. Takes the snap, fires, short, caught. Short gain. Spencer Kramer caught it, hit immediately.
Timeout.
Break down
Nordonia.
number 11. He's had several big hits.
Put 1:10 on the clock, please. 1-1-0. 1-1-0.
Nordonia took a timeout. They're trying to get this ball back.
Yep.
They feel like they've got Solon on their heels. They'd like to try for that 2-for-1. Here it is again.
Kramer just hooks on a little quick out.
Allen left his man immediately when he saw the ball.
Read it
made
fast.
a big hit. So it'll be 2nd and 7. Going to take care of the football. Two by one for Sanders. Nordonia with 4 down linemen. Sanders is going to run.
Quick
QB draw. Spin move. Breaks
Not
the
tackled.
tackle. Tries to get up inside. Still on his feet. He ran 20 yards and lost 3.
Trying to gain some yards here and also keep that clock moving so they don't call this timeout. Nothing there. Well diagnosed by Nordonia. Just couldn't tackle him.
Knights are down to their final timeout, which they're going to use after this play. And they're going to try to go quick with under a minute. They've got the offense to do it. I would expect a conservative call here. Make Nordonia use that last timeout. So 2 by 1 set again for Sanders. Takes the snap, fires, caught, 1st down.
Great catch.
Miguel Sierra came back to the football, used his hands. Clock stops to reset the chains. Solon runs up to the line, snaps it. He rolls left. Wants to run it. He's going to get sacked.
Ball. Sanders slow to get up.
Too much penetration off the edge there. He got
Landed right on the ball.
football. Hopefully just lost his wind. Good crowd here on homecoming night. Pretty much packed. Jersey night for the student section. Unfortunately, they haven't had a lot to cheer about.
Not since the first quarter.
Here's
2
Sanders.
plays to go on the curl flat. Great catch, getting the 1st down. Sanders looks like he's getting up. Jack Sanders, the hockey player. used to collisions, but there's nothing worse than coming down on the football and then a defensive lineman on your back.
Dare I say it, he's a tough kid because whoever gets deemed tough just got rocked. Right?
Timeout.
When they use the word tough, it means you got
Third and
nailed.
final to half.
And it never feels good. And they can refer to you as tough all day long. You took a shot.
Coming into the game is 16 Brady Cohen at quarterback. Probably just going to run this thing out. Nordonia with no more timeouts.
.35 seconds. Referee checking his messages.
He was meticulously taking notes.
He got a text. Cohen in the gun. Hands, Jefferson. Gonna bounce it. Gonna get pushed out of bounds.
Nope.
Clock will continue to run. They're gonna let this run out.
Yep.
And we'll see if Lila Anders, our sideline reporter, she's going to try to get a word with Coach Wiz on the way to the locker room. And that'll end the first half. The score is Nordonia 21, Solon 7. And we're going to go to Lila Anders with Coach Wiz.
I'm here now with Coach Wiz right in the halftime. So, our plan for the second half of the game. Any idea of how to pull the team together for a strong win?
Yeah, we just got to get back to where we started early. I felt like we came out with a lot of energy. We were kind of stopping them on offense and cashing in on big plays, and then we kind of got away from it there towards the end of the half. So we just got to get back to what we were doing early.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
And stay tuned. We've got the Solon High School marching band, and the Nordonia Knights. It's 21-7, Nordonia at the half.
It's a homegrown house party. Tonight, our halftime performance includes party favorites and tunes from artists that have their roots running deep in Northeast Ohio. The party starts with a Billboard chart-topping hit by the multi-talented producer and rapper Flo Rida. Welcome to my house. The house party rolls on with a slammin' chart from Cleveland's very own Grammy Award-winning Dazz Band. In 1982, these local legends turned funk superstars released a tune so hip they had the whole world on the dance floor. There's no time to lose as the dance team lights up the dance floor with Dazz Band's worldwide #1 hit, Let It Whip. For our next tune, we stay close to home, celebrating an artist from right here in Solon. Kristen Gleason Prada, a 2006 alumni of Solon High School, laid down the drum tracks on Bourne's 2015 debut album, which included a song that would eventually be double platinum certified and used as the sound for over 250 million TikToks. Groove and sing along as the band catches lightning in a bottle with Electric Love. We unfortunately have to bring our homegrown house party to a close, but we're going out in style with a jam by an artist that became so iconic, he created his own style of pants. With a little help from Rick James, MC Hammer took over the airwaves in a flash during the summer of 1990 with a beat you can't touch. So dust off your hammer pants and dance along with the band as they bring the house down with You Can't Touch Us. just witness the heart-stopping, hard-rocking, beat-dropping, earth-quaking, and groove-making Solon Marching Band.
Back here at Solon High School Stewart Field on the campus of the Solon City Schools, Solon Education Television is proud to present Solon Comet Athletics. Here on homecoming night, the Solon Comets find themselves down to the Nordonia Knights 21-7 at half. Chuck Chokina with Jerry Burris and Lila Anders doing some sideline reporting for us. And Jerry, I understand you have some stats, some Solon stats from the first half.
I have Solon stats for sure. We don't have a lot of rushing yards, that's for sure. Jefferson, 6 attempts, -3 yards, and Sanders, 3 attempts, -9. But the bright spot is the downfield passing attack with the 63-yard strike in the first quarter to Cooper Walker. That set up a 3-yard touchdown pass to Richardson. So right now, Sanders is 12 of 20 for 129 yards and a touchdown.
And in your professional opinion, what do you think Solon's got to do to get back in this one? Nordonia is going to start with the ball here to start the second half.
Well, 3 now would be huge. It would absolutely be huge to cut the momentum down, because if there's anything that we showed in the first quarter is stops on third down were leading to ends of those quick drives, because when they get that first down, that's when they get their momentum going on offense. And next thing you know, they've gone a couple of chunk plays and they're 30 yards down the field. So stopping them on third down is crucial. It's going to see how they shake out with what adjustments they made. They're mostly in that man defense and played a little bit of nickel. We'll see if they sub in another linebacker. Hopefully Jack Sanders on offense is feeling okay after the break. And we can throw the ball downfield, get some more completions, because running the ball, we said, was going to be a little bit tough against this 3-4, and it's proven to be.
Carter Wente has it teed up at the 40. He's looking to kick it to Vince Natale. And Natale's going to take it just outside the goal line. He's out to the 20, 25, 30.
Danger.
He's got room. Wente misses him. He gets past the 50. He takes a big hit from Braden Springer, but he gets it all the way out past midfield, and real favorable field position for Nordonia to start the second half.
Man, what 1/2 yard can do on that kickoff. Caught it on the half-yard line. Just weren't there. Great return. Got to answer the bell here on defense. Here's that 4x1 look.
You're running that fake.
Throw back to the quarterback.
Oh, they've got a group. And he's going to break it. And he's all the way down to the 5-yard line. It's the play they tried in the first half. Instead of throwing the ball downfield, they threw it back to the quarterback.
Trickeration on the first play.
They hand inside. DiLorenzo moving the pile. It's down to the 1.
Just short.
Chesser in the gun. Hands.
Fumble.
DiLorenzo lost it. Got it back. So they've dropped the ball about 6 times tonight.
There's been many.
Have the Comets gotten one? Not one.
Not one lucky bounce.
Third down.
Went back 2 yards though.
Motion. Snap. Looking to throw. Incomplete.
Fourth and 3. I'm going to assume they're going to
They're going to kick it
this
and go
one.
up 3 scores.
Yeah.
It'll be a 20-yard attempt.
Oh, almost blocked.
Got it. It's Riley Edgehouse with the boot from 20 yards, and Nordonia comes out with a trick play, the same trick play they ran first half. The linemen basically are Sean Richardson getting some penetration. The lineman did a belly flop, laid down, they throw the ball out to the receiver, and then instead of throwing it down the field, they threw it back to the QB.
Yeah, they threw that little diamond formation out there. I thought the guy in the point was going to go downfield like a true double pass, but he throws it all the way across the field from hash mark to hash mark to the quarterback and set up a quarterback screen.
And he threw it over to
C.J. Burney had his
Solon
hand up.
players.
He was so close.
I mean, that ball could have been picked.
All
Watch,
the way.
he throws it. That's a lateral. Now he goes to throw it and just perfectly lays it out
That's
there.
kind of a forward pass, in my opinion. Lineman downfield, maybe, but it doesn't matter. I think the referees were stunned to see that in the first place as much as we were.
I agree with you there. I think that ball went forward.
Quarterback to quarterback.
Walker is going to be in the end zone, so it'll come out at the 20. And Nordonia puts up 3 to start the second half. And the Comets need to get it together offensively. Kind of an abysmal first half running the football.
Well, the bright spot of that, the opposite would be they did throw the intermediate pass as well. You know, hitches on the outside. They're throwing some curls. There were some times we also dropped a few on those slants. Like there's openings in this defense, but running right into the teeth of it is not going to get you what you want.
5 down linemen with just 2 receivers. Fake to Jefferson. They roll, get the ball out to Sivaram. Out in space, takes a big hit, but he picks up 5 yards.
Play action.
We've had some success with that bootleg, rolling Sanders.
You know, can't go broke taking a profit. If that's there every time, it's as good as a run. Throw the ball into the flats, let him go get 5-6. Hope we can turn that into longer gains. That will open up, though, as they start recognizing that coming up to take that away. Throw it behind them.
6 down linemen. And somebody moved.
Penalty.
Said it in the first half, Jerry. Can't go backwards.
Absolutely not.
Just takes the wind out of your sails. You're already down 17 points. And if you're making mistakes, it's self-defeating. Sanders fake. Nope, gives to Jefferson, but he's got nothing. Gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Caleb Aiken there on the play, number 4. Scrapes across. He's Jefferson right there. His partner, number 5. Vince Natali coming up from the safety spot.
Nordonia with fresh troops. They bring in 3 guys on 3rd and long. This is a deep football team. Lots of talent.
A lot of seniors.
2 by 1 for Jack Sanders. In the gun. Has
Good
pressure.
drop.
Gonna go down. Big hit. And held up by one guy and run over by the next. I believe that was Jackson that cleaned him up. 6'3", 250. Nose man.
Nordonia dropped 7 and only brought the D line. That's hard to throw on when you can drop 7. Your nose guy is the one crunching your quarterback.
They're showing that they're coming after this one. Smotek is deep. Now they drop out of that rush. Wente boots it. Bit of a knuckleball. Smotek
off the forehead.
Off his shoulder pads. Breaks a tackle. Slips another one. Gets out to the left. Has room. Runs out of bounds at the 30. That play kind of sums up this evening for the Comets.
They've gotten every lucky bounce, haven't they? I mean, this thing bounced right off his shoulder pad or face mask.
Right back to
into
him,
his hands.
And he misses a tackle. And he slips another.
Comets have to just focus on one play at a time. Win this next play.
Two wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 2 to the top. Chesser, option play, hands, and they get some yards on first down. We'll call it 6. It's DiLorenzo in it back. Ospe is back there too at the wing. They bring him in motion.
Same play.
Now they option.
QB.
Chesser has room. 3 good running backs between those two and the quarterback. A double slot. Chesser with DiLorenzo behind him. Fakes, boots, throws. Got his man. Ospe, 10, 5, brought down. Cooper Walker there, Josh Grafton there.
Taste of our own medicine, booting. Right into the flats, there's the slot receiver, Ospe.
Again, the motion, they hand. DiLorenzo's brought down by Bush at the 5, maybe a yard. And Nordonia knocking at the door with a 24-7 lead and 6.5, approaching 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter. 3-by-1 set. Chesser keeps, gonna walk in.
So combining tempo, option reads, you have to be perfect on defense. Wide open spot there for Cheshire run.
Edgehouse is on for the extra point to make it a 31-7 game. He's got it. And after scoring the first 7 points, the Comets have given up 31 in a row. Unanswered.
Solon's focus here must be just one play at a time. And let's see what we can do. One play, getting this first down, nothing else. Don't worry about the score. Don't worry about anything but just success on this first play.
Well, a special teams play would go a long way here.
It's a great way to jumpstart it.
Cooper Walker's going to get this one at the 6. He'll try to get out to the right. He's going to get brought down before he gets back to the 20-yard line. That's where Solon's going to take over. Jack Sanders will have to try to put together a drive here, down 24 points and 6:18 remaining. Third quarter, it's been an uphill climb. So what is the clock run rule? Is it 30?
30. 30 in the second half only.
2 by 1. Sanders, hands. That's Fry.
Our second pullers is not getting up to the second level. Linebackers doing a great job stuffing.
Michael Fry gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's a real active front for Nordonia. They're beating the Comets here tonight at the point of attack. Sanders takes the snap, fires. He's got his man. That's Christian Nelson on the slant, and he picks up a first down for Solon.
Nice quick throw. Sanders finding a lot of success today in curl zones, slants.
More of that, please.
Yeah.
2 by 1 and 2. Brock Stone tries a spin move. Only picks up 2. Well, I'm wrong.
9.
Michael Monroe,
Monroe.
Jr., 5'9", 150, picked up 3.
His first carry.
Number 9, Michael Monroe in the game. Sanders fakes to Monroe, rolls to his right. Under pressure, fires complete. That's Kramer. Spencer Kramer.
Spencer coming across from the opposite side of the boot. They took away the flat. Got to go to your second read, second level. Nice job, Spencer, with the catch.
Just a sophomore, and Jack's got somebody right in his face there. It's kind of the way it's gone tonight, but he manages to deliver a strike despite that.
Moves the chains. First down, Comet.
2 by 1. Nordonia showing blitz. They come off the edge. Sanders fakes. Now fires. Got his
Wide
man.
open to Kramer.
At the 40. 35 gets pushed out of bounds inside the Nordonia 35-yard line. Caught him in a blitz. Threw away from the blitz and completed it.
Perfect play call away from the blitz, booting into his throwing arm side. And Kramer again getting across the formation with some speed.
2 by 1. Sanders gives. Monroe has some room. 2 yards.
Outside zone look by the Comets. You can only boot to it so many times. You actually got to give it. Rowe looking for a seam, and they're just stringing him out.
Sanders takes the snap, rolls to his left. He's got some room to run, and he does. And he runs over somebody down to the 20-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Comets.
Sanders doing what he does best, extending the play, looking. He had guys settled, but they were all manned up, and no one was on him, so he took off and got us a first down.
Just that little fake
That
where it looks
hesitation.
like that the defensive backs have to respect that.
Yeah, they come up, they're going to leave their guy. He can throw it then. It's perfect hesitation move.
Hand off to Monroe. Going to try the right side. Going to try to cut back. Ball is out.
Stripped.
Blake Allen has it. He's out at the 30, the 40, the 50. Sanders to beat. And Sanders gets him down.
Just when I was about to say, Monroe stringing it out, saw the over pursuit, cut it back against the grain, but the ball was stripped. It was at number 11.
Blake Allen. He's been around the ball all night.
Yes, he has. Stringing it out, vertical, ball comes out. Oh, he's the one who covered it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's got some speed. Nordonia continues to be aggressive. They're out in a 3-by-1 set. They go right to a bubble screen, and they've got room. Ospe, 15, 10, breaks a tackle inside the 5, down at the 2.
Ospe, one of the running backs out there, just turning and catching it, setting up his blocks. It's a lot easier to run when you're out wide like that than it is when you're between the tackles.
The Solon player down with a cramp. Number 6, Elijah Woodard, came off with what looked to be a cramp. Hopefully that's all that it was, but the way they were stretching his calf on a hot night like this, undoubtedly that happens. Nordonia returns to the line of scrimmage. They've got a 1st and goal from the 2. Snap.
Left tackle move, 75. Rocking back in the
Ball.
stance.
False start. 5 offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Low snap. But he manages to get it to the back, number 2, Liam Kuntz, who takes it in for the Nordonia score, making our score Nordonia 37 and Solon 7. Riley Edgehouse is on to boot an extra point. Snap, low, spot, down, kick, up, it's good. And after this kickoff, we're gonna have a running clock. It's now 38-7. And don't blink because this game's gonna end quickly. And you don't stop the clock for any reason. Not even on change of possession?
No, change of possession. They'll still stop the clock. Pride time for Solon.
Well, easy to say this is a deep and talented Nordonia night football team. In Division II, Region 5, the Walsh Jesuit Warriors are the only team ahead of them. And Walsh Jesuit is beating St. Ignatius tonight. Walker and Grafton are deep, giving Braden Springer a rest. And Walker's going to take it at his 5. He'll try to bounce left. Going to get hit hard. Did he lose the football?
He did. Dropped it.
He got hit pretty hard there.
Number 11 again.
Stripped.
Lake Allen's been a menace on defense. Substitutions from their
Nope.
from the Knights.
Continue to trot out their starters. I think if they score again, we might see some in the fourth. Quick bubble screen.
19.
Sam Collins.
Personal foul penalty. Comets.
Late hit out of bounds.
Didn't look like it though.
Personal foul.
Hardly a
Defense
hit.
number 1, late hit out of bounds.
Was out of bounds.
Half a distance to the goal, first down.
Bumped him well out of bounds. Offside now against Solon.
Dead ball.
Fourth quarter, third
encroachment
quarter's going to run
defense,
out.
Half the distance, still 1.
That's the end of the third. It's Nordonia 38 and Solon 7. Here's Lila on the sideline.
Hello, I am here with Zoe and Cicely.
I'm the senior event manager. And I'm the junior event manager.
So they are planning homecoming this year. So girls, tell me, what do we got planned? How is the setting up going for homecoming?
So tomorrow, waking up bright and early, going at 8:30, and we're gonna be decorating until around 2. It's a really fun event that we're decorating.
If you or your friends have time tomorrow morning, please show up and help us. You get a sneak peek of all the decorations, and there's gonna be free donuts and bagels.
The actual dance starts at 7, and we expect to see all you guys there.
Hope to see you there. Bye!
Thank you, Lila. So the fourth quarter about to begin with a running clock. Our Solon Comets down 38-7 to the Nordonia Knights.
First and goal on the 5. It's a short field after that penalty, and then the offsides penalty.
Still with their starters in the game. Two-by-two set for Ben Chesser. Checking to something at the line. He's going to throw it. Now he's going to run it, and he's going to get in.
That looked like a design draw the whole way.
That's going to run the score up to 44-7, pending the extra point. Edgehouse on again, boots it through. He's got a good leg. Solon's going to have to live for another night.
Solon also needs to get healthy. Got a lot of people not in shoulder pads tonight, contributors. A lot of season left.
Walker and Grafton are deep. Edgehouse to boot it away for Nordonia. We've got a 38-point lead here in the fourth. Here's the boot. Walker takes it inside the 5. And try to bounce. Doesn't get back to the 20.
Flag on the play behind it.
On the return, holding. Receiving team, 10 yards from the 20-yard line, first down.
This whole second half has been starting with goalpost shadow right on our backs.
Well, looking forward, Solon travels to Stowe next week. Two-by-one set. Sanders, hands, up the middle. Some room. See some new numbers out there for the Knights. Looks like they've inserted some backups. Solon still has pretty much the first squad out there. Clock running, approaching the 10-minute mark. Sanders takes the snap, fires. Ball batted in the air and almost picked.
Number 28.
Same player tipped it and almost caught it. Max Poland. They list Max as 6'5".
Basketball player playing D end. Quick strike to the tight end. Just gets his paw up there, knocks it down.
6'5" with long arms. Sanders brings him out. 3rd and 6. Handoff inside.
Tough running. Michael Fry, number 23. Found a little seam there.
Just a junior, Michael Fry.
Walk down, got a kick out. First down.
Under 9 minutes. The clock's going to move fast. Sanders turns and fakes, bootleg. Pressure. Going to get knocked down. No, he's going to stay on his feet and throw it. Incomplete.
Throws it away. Being a hockey player, Jack Sanders knows a little thing about balance. Spinning around there.
Keep in mind, folks, this is just a sophomore playing QB. He's got a bright future.
Smartly throws it away.
Sanders' hands, Monroe. Stops, cuts back, runs into the teeth of the defense, out at the 26. It'll be 3rd and, well, we'll call it 7. We're under the 8-minute mark.
It's a wide run. Nordonia's just done a great job of stringing out these runs for very little gains, rallying to the football for their tackles.
Sanders going to try to throw. He's got some time. Now he's going to run. He's going to break a tackle. He's going to get pushed out of bounds and gets out past the 35. That'll move the chains.
Sanders scrambling, doesn't like the throw. One hit's not going to do it, though.
Monroe going to try to run left. Gets brought down in the backfield. He lost 3.
Same thing, Nordonia just stringing it out wide.
Approaching the 6-minute mark in the game. Sanders hands to Fry. He gets stood up right at the line of scrimmage. Third and 13.
I was trying to follow the blocking scheme and get vertical there. Just the gap closes too fast.
Rolls to his right. Fires. Incomplete. Intended for Spencer Kramer. Clock continues to run with the 30-point lead, and Solon will punt it away. Approaching 5 minutes, fourth quarter. Nordonia is going to move to 4-0. Solon will be 2-2. 0-1 will be their Suburban League National Conference record going into next week at the 1-2 going into tonight's Stowe Bulldogs high snap. No rush. Wenty's got time to punt it away. And he does, and he boots a good one.
Soccer player.
30. What did he kick that?
He kicked it from like the 7.
That went 70 yards in the air.
That was crushed.
Here it is again. Okay. See where he kicks it from. The 10. And it went to the 30.
And it didn't even go that high in the air.
So maybe my math is wrong. 40 and 20. 60 yards in the air.
Nordonia subbed out.
Oh, goodness. Doesn't even stop for a flag.
Dead ball, false start, offense, 5 yards, still first.
I think it's a good rule for safety purposes. First and 15.
Nordonia figuring out their formation.
Cooper Walker up there making a tackle. Colton Smith was the ball carrier. Three minutes remaining. False start against the offense.
Dead ball, false start, offense, 12, 5 yards, still 2.
Pressure. Runs out of it, but finally Solon is able to bring him down. Quarterback there is Stephen Foucault. This Stephen at 6'4".
He was the receiver on that opening play of the second half.
Fires, knocked away.
Incomplete.
Elijah Woodard on the play. Down to a minute and a half. Nordonia sends out the punt unit. Cooper Walker is deep. And this could just about do it for tonight. And that's going to do it.
Yeah, no need to run out and run a play. Don't even need to take a knee.
For Jerry Burris, for Lila Anders, for our director, Joe Ferenczi, and our excellent student staff bringing you all of the pictures, images, sound, and replays of Solon Comet Athletics. Our final score, Nordonia Knights 45, Solon Comet 7. Have a good night, everybody.